Have you ever thought about why Vegeta might be considered the next god of destruction? Well, it's because he possesses some of the most powerful moves among all of the characters in Dragon Ball. Every move has its own special characteristics, but believe it or not, it is certainly not easy to compare one with another. Therefore, we have brought you the top 12 moves of Vegeta by ranking them from bottom to top with respect to the power each possesses. I'm sure you might be a little extra excited to see which one's at the top of the charts, so let's get down to it. No main character in Dragon Ball is without any special powers, but Vegeta has been the strongest candidate of all because of some of his most powerful moves. One of those moves is the God Heat Flash, which is a stronger variant of the Big Bang attack. This move is mostly used in Super Saiyan God form by Vegeta. God Heat Flash is performed in the form of a beam as compared to a sphere used for Big Bang attack. He uses his palm while extending his arms toward the enemy. Now, God Heat Flash is considered one of his strongest moves, especially when he used it to attack Broly while destroying the whole glacier. It was also seen for the first time in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. This special move of Vegeta's was also known as Blazing Attack in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. That's not all, Vegeta still has a lot of other moves to showcase. This next one is another powerful move possessed by Vegeta. It is known as the Galaxy Breaker, which seems to be like an energy wave. The way Vegeta performs this technique in the game is amazing. He produces electric waves around his chest that are further developed into a bluish-white sort of energy. Vegeta attacks with this by pointing his chest towards the enemy. The electric waves produced cause severe damage to the opponent. Galaxy Breaker has a lot of importance in Dragon Ball since it's used by Vegeta to defeat his fellow companion Nappa. Vegeta finally got Nappa out of his hair by throwing Nappa in the air and destroying him with this deadly move. Now, this move has been seen with multiple variations in different parts of the series. Galaxy Breaker is well known as one of the strongest moves Vegeta has, since it's launched quickly and best for attacking jumping opponents. Out of so many moves, there's one signature move that Vegeta possesses, and that is the one and only Lucora Gun. The reason why it's among the most powerful moves is because it is applied as continuous energy bullets. Goku's also mentioned this move as a trademark technique for Vegeta during his fight with Majin Buu. Vegeta used this move just like a rapid-fire round of bullets, causing severe damage to the enemy. This is one of Vegeta's most powerful moves, and has been used many times throughout the Dragon Ball series. Apparently, the name Lucora Gun was used in the game Super Dragon Ball Z, where it's pink in color. It damages the opponent quite seriously, even while the target is jumping or in the air. However, it's more impactful when the enemy is not too far from Vegeta's reach. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, the Future Warrior, the main character, can also learn this special move under the supervision of Vegeta in the school quest Lesson 1 of Vegeta's Training. Dirty Fireworks is that one move which has become quite popular in the series after Vegeta killed Kui and says, "Such filthy fireworks." This one is also a powerful technique as it creates an explosion when Vegeta aims at an opponent with his middle and index fingers. It's randomly used in a couple of games, but mostly it's the Dragon Ball Budokai series. Another variation of this move was observed in Dragon Ball Heroes, where Vegeta uses a combination of kicks and punches before creating that explosion. He seems to enjoy this skill as he directly points his fingers at the opponent and says, "Don't bother," and attacks with an explosion while saying, "I will blast you into bits." Considering the importance of the skill for Vegeta, it's not surprising that he also teaches this technique to the Future Warrior in Xenoverse 2. Dirty Fireworks were also found to be similar to the Evil Eyes skill, as both create an explosion. Now this is one of the most interesting moves Vegeta has, since it transforms him into a giant anthropomorphic monkey-like creature. After transformation, it's believed that he becomes ridiculously powerful. The only characters in the Dragon Ball series that are able to use this transformation are the Saiyans. The transformation process depends on the tail, so evidently the Saiyans should have a tail attached to their body for this to work. Great Ape Transformation is something more than a special move since it also leaves Vegeta senseless. He looks like a giant gorilla with brown fur and red eyes, making him more powerful and more resilient. Vegeta's Great Ape Transformation can be further transformed into Golden Great Ape form, which allows him to retain high energy levels and attack enemies with shooting beams through his mouth. Apart from, looking like a monkey, the most obvious characteristic of this transformation is the fact that he turns into a 50-foot tall creature. Generally, Atomic Blast refers to an explosion. However, that is not the actual case here. An Atomic Blast is a rush attack used by Vegeta, which is a combination of punches and a roundhouse kick. It is indeed a powerful technique to completely destroy the enemy by flipping upside down in the air and thrashing the opponent with a form of energy wave that appears to be yellow in color. Now, he's used this attack plenty of times, especially during battles against Cell and Raccoon. This quick and powerful move is mostly utilized by him to knock out the enemy. This Atomic Blast, also known as the Atomic Rush, is among the most powerful moves list because we saw Vegeta defeating a semi-perfect Cell by counter-attacking with the Atomic Blast. Similar to other techniques of Vegeta's, Atomic Blast is also considered one of the super attacks in his Super Saiyan 2nd grade form. As the name implies, the final Shine attack is Vegeta's ultimate attack in Dragon Ball. This move takes the form of an energy wave that's developed by putting his right hand to one of his sides and forming a green sphere which he throws forward toward the enemy to attack. He can also perform this move in combination with Goku's 10 times Kamehameha, which results in greater damage to the opponent. This technique has been used in two different styles. One with the Final Flash stance in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 and Dragon Ball Z Infinite World, and the other with Ultimate Green Spherical Style. A future warrior in Xenoverse 2 can only be equipped with this special technique if he purchases the final Shine attack from the TP Metal Shop. A few other characters have also been found using this move, like Trunks in Dragon Ball Fusions and Froze in Dragon Ball Heroes. Just like Final Flash and Galick Gun, Big Bang Attack is also one of Vegeta's trademark moves. This is an attack where Vegeta just raises his hand to a 90-degree angle and launches a blast that results in massive destruction. He, being an aggressive character, killed a few civilians at the World Tournament Arena to provoke Goku to fight him. This special technique also seemed to be useful for Vegeta while battling with Android 19. The original Big Bang Attack is in the form of an energy sphere, but it's also seen as an energy beam when used by Baby in Dragon Ball GT while he was possessing Vegeta. In Dragon Ball Z, The Legacy of Goku 2, one of the best Game Boy Advance games, Vegeta can alter the size and intensity of his Big Bang Attack. Not only this, but the appearance of the attack changed when it transformed into a red, yellow, and white explosion. Just like many other variations of his skills, it can be further enhanced to a Super Big Bang Attack in Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. Super Saiyan Transformation is an advanced level of transformation which only occurs when a character possesses a high level of power and loses control over himself. Vegeta has a rigid and aggressive personality, therefore he is a strong contender of transforming himself into a Super Saiyan. The transformation makes Vegeta more ruthless, impulsive, and violent. He even decided to beat the androids by himself because of this transformation. Apparently, there's no significant impact on the body mass of a Super Saiyan, except a few muscles, but the power seems to be 10 times greater than in the normal state. The Super Saiyan transformation obviously was not just restricted to Vegeta, but was also inherited by his descendants, which can be seen in the last episode of Dragon Ball GT. Vegeta obviously preferred this transformation for battling in super fights, like with Cooler in Dragon Ball Z The Return of Cooler, and then with Android 13, 14, and 15 in Dragon Ball Z Super Android 13. Since we're discussing Vegeta's most powerful moves, one cannot simply forget the Galick Gun. It is an aggressive skill that is used by Vegeta to destroy large planets. He gathers enough ki by holding both of his fists together and pointing toward the target. Galick Gun got famous after it was used in his first fight with Goku in the Saiyan saga. Another incident where Galick Gun was used by Vegeta was in Dragon Ball Super, when he dived into the ocean to grab an octopus and kill it for cooking. Another example of how Galick Gun proved to be a powerful skill for Vegeta is because he defeated Prüm and Dr. Rota at the Tournament of Power. In Dragon Ball GT, Vegeta is found to carry a blue-colored Galick Gun while fighting with Baby Gohan. And just like many other moves of Vegeta's, this blue Galick Gun is also known with another name, which is Full Force Impact. Now you must be thinking that every other move of Vegeta's is more powerful than the last, but believe me, that is actually how this list works. Vegeta himself introduced this technique during his training in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. The interesting thing about Final Flash is its ability to vary the intensity of the energy sphere it produces. In other words, it depends on the user how strong he develops the energy wave by either combining two spheres or just one. Final Flash has the tendency to break large planets in just a single blow. Now this move seems to be Vegeta's favorite since he used it several times to beat his opponents, such as Cell, Kid Buu, and many more. In Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2, Final Flash's energy wave is yellow in color, but it turns into light bluish color when used as a Super Saiyan. Final Explosion, as the name implies, is like a last resort for Vegeta to defeat an enemy. It is extremely powerful, since he gathers all of his force and converts it into a golden, flame-like energy that spreads around his body. Now, an interesting fact about Final Explosion is that Vegeta is not able to use this skill without risking his own life, but he proved this wrong in the Tournament of Power. However, it understandably still drains a lot of his energy. Vegeta used this technique mostly in the cases where he wanted to completely destroy the opponent. During his fight with Majin Buu, he thrashed away at him with full energy while causing severe damage to himself as well. One cannot completely avoid the impact of Final Explosion, but it can be blocked. Now, Future Warrior in Xenoverse 2 is eligible to use this technique, however he needs to purchase this special move from the TP Metal Shop for a whopping 200 TP medals. Well, I hope you liked all the moves listed in this video, but most importantly, the way that they're ranked with respect to the power they each has. If you're a true fan of Dragon Ball, we would love to hear about any other move you'd like to see with Vegeta.